Sentencing is delayed again for a guard who revealed conspiracy of abuse at a local prison. And police from across eastern Kentucky are working on camera skills this week. I'm Nick Collum, and this is the Mountaintop Daily. Sentencing has been delayed again for a former federal prison lieutenant who admitted to taking part in and exposing an unofficial policy of inmate abuse at Big Sandy Penitentiary in Martin County. Terry Melvin pleaded guilty in January to conspiracy against rights and deprivation of civil rights, admitting that he and other officers assaulted inmates between 2021 and 2022. Melvin's plea deal revealed a broader conspiracy involving at least 17 other staff members. Prosecutors say guards beat inmates who refused to withdraw safety complaints, then filed false reports claiming the prisoners attacked first. Those who went along with the scheme reportedly received promotions and cash bonuses. Melvin was originally scheduled for sentencing in May, which was postponed until next month, but now prosecutors have requested another delay. His new sentencing date is now set for April 2nd. He faces up to 10 years in federal prison. Police officers from all across eastern Kentucky are in Pikeville this week to brush up on their camera skills, not as a hobby, but for evidence collection. Robin went to the training to learn more about the importance of cameras in crime scene investigations.
Law enforcement officers from all over eastern Kentucky are at the Overlook in Pikeville this week, participating in a 40-hour in-service digital photography class.
This in-service is something that they could have chose. We have mandatory in-services each year that may update us on laws or give us knowledge on new laws that have come into effect, but these are actually in-services that they can choose to better sharpen their skills. We use these skills for crime scenes or taking pictures of evidence. I know there's some low light stuff in here to teach them how, if it's dark outside, how to paint with light, fingerprint techniques to be able to capture fingerprints on picture, and it's just a really great in-service, something that helps them in the field better their investigations, better their skills. And we're just thankful that DOCDT can come down here to Pikeville and put it on a little bit closer to home so you don't have to drive to Richmond or Frankfort for an in-service.
After learning how different settings on their cameras apply to different scenarios, officers practiced on a variety of objects that they would encounter in a crime scene, including bullets, fingerprints, and blood splatter.
So in this class, they have you doing it in manual mode, so you got to do everything from scratch. So it isn't just like you point the camera and shoot it. Pretty much you've got to do everything from start to finish. I'll say my favorite part of the class is currently what we're doing right now, which is the close-ups, because you get to see the in-depth detail of how the camera works and what kind of pictures it can produce.
Knowing how to properly use a camera makes a big difference when it comes to investigating a crime scene and presenting evidence in court.
So I took this in-service actually back in 2019 when I was in an investigative unit, and had a case that it was very dark outside, and was luckily, because of this in-service, I knew how to use the flashlight to be able to shine a little more light on the scene and get better photographs, which better helped my investigation. That picture is going to go through the case all the way to the jury, if there's a jury trial, grand jury, and those pictures are what the public's going to see during this trial, so you want to be able to take the best photo possible to help your case.
Reporting for Mountaintop News, I'm Robin Tillman.
Coming up after the break. Area athletes met on the field last night, not for football, but for fellowship. We'll take you to Fields of Faith when the Mountaintop Daily continues. But first, sports and weather.
With Mountaintop Sports, I'm Dave Stanford. Floyd Central Volleyball captured the 58th District Championship Tuesday night. The Lady Jaguars swept Betsy Lane 3-0, taking the match with scores of 25-20, 25-15, and 26-24. In other district volleyball action, Paintsville took down Johnson Central 3-1 to claim the 57th district crown, while Pikeville rolled past Eastridge 4-0 in the opening round of the 59th district tournament. The Lady Panthers will look to continue their run later this week. In girls soccer, Johnson Central has a state tournament matchup this Saturday against Highlands. The Lady Eagles enter at 21-2 on the season, while Highlands sits at 13-9-2. Pikeville High School's annual Maroon Madness takes place Thursday, November 20th. Doors will open at 5:30. The show starts at 6. It will feature player introductions, contests, and a first look at this season's Pikeville teams. The University of Pikeville men's basketball team were picked to win the Appalachian Athletic Conference again and are ranked at number 12 nationally in the NAIA preseason poll, their highest spot since 2019. Coach Ty Compton returns AAC Player of the Year Bradley Bunch along with veterans L.A. Walker, Keon Warwicks, and Jalen Ridgden as the Bears prepare for the season opener at WVU Tech on Tuesday, November 4th. Tonight there will be middle school football playoff action as Pike will host Belfry. It's also 8th grade night with ceremonies starting at 6:15 and kickoff at 7:30. You can catch the full live broadcast on our Facebook page, the Mountaintop Sports app, and on our cable channel. In college football coming up this weekend, it's Missouri at Vandy at 3:30 p.m. Alabama will be at South Carolina also at 3:30. TCU takes on West Virginia at 6 p.m. Boston College comes to Louisville at 7:30. And Tennessee will be at Kentucky at 7:30. That pregame at 5:30 p.m. on 93.1 WDHR. For more information, be sure to follow the Mountaintop Sports Facebook page or visit mountaintop.news and click on the Sports tab at the top of the page. I'm Dave Stanford reporting for Mountaintop Sports.
When the government took Social Security away from honest Eastern Kentuckians, Attorney Ned Pillersdorf got the hearings declared unconstitutional. When the women guards were harassed at Little Sandy Jail, Ned fought back, securing a $1 million verdict at trial. And when the state tried to shut down Cordia School, Ned fought back and kept the school open. Attorney Ned Pillersdorf fights for the underdog, and he's ready to fight for you.
Hey, are you stuck with a carrier that doesn't get you? Yeah, we get it. So at Appalachian Wireless, switching is easy and way more rewarding. With our promotions, you can port your number, grab incredible savings, and enjoy a service that feels a little bit more like home. Plus, we've got the latest devices and a team that's here just for you. So why settle? Visit us online or stop by one of our many retail locations today to see why we're the region's best network. Because we are you, we are Appalachian Wireless.
The Fellowship of Christian Athletes held their annual Fields of Faith worship service at Shelby Valley High School last night. Sheldon attended the event, where he spoke with organizers and students about what it meant for them.
The East Kentucky Fellowship of Christian Athletes held its annual fellowship revival Fields of Faith Wednesday at Shelby Valley High School's football field. FCA Area Director Brian Maynard said it's unique in that it's a student-led worship service.
We're having Fields of Faith. Something the FCA does every year in October for various districts, regions. It's a student-led worship service. We're going to have singing, we're going to have student testimonials, student devotion for the night. But it's not just for students, it's not just for athletes, it's for the entire community.
Young Christian athletes such as Scarlett Smallwood says it's a great chance to lead others to Christ.
For the past 3 years we've done this, and it's at Shelby Valley this year, so of course it means a lot more to me this time. It's representing myself and my community and how we've been able to work and spread the gospel through here to create more young Christians, to create old Christians, of course, and just let it spread kind of generationally, creating more, multiplying.
For Maynard, the revival is about putting aside differences and focusing on one message.
We all worship one God. We all worship the same Jesus. Tonight we put the school colors aside, the denominations aside, our differences aside. We come together as one mind, one accord to worship the one true living God, and that's Jesus Christ tonight.
Reporting for Mountaintop News, I'm Sheldon Compton.
That will do it for this edition of the Mountaintop Daily. Be sure to check us out at 6 p.m. every weekday on Mountaintop TV, the Mountaintop TV app, and the Mountaintop News Facebook page. With your Mountaintop Daily, I'm Nick Collum for Mountaintop News.